Hey everybody, Dan Kalis with Flipping Awesome and Funding for Flipping here with Mr. Claude Diamond, and having some really good conversations today. And we wanted to talk about, we've been talking recently a lot about funding and financing, creative financing, traditional, but we wanted to kind of get into something about success. But I have a specific question that a lot of people, when they think of funding real estate and investing business, they think of funding their deals, but that's usually further along the way. And even before that, there's ways to kind of create capital to invest in marketing and sales. But even before that, as somebody, Claude, who is a trainer and a mentor and a coach and an author and a speaker, you obviously value personal education, training. I think you would probably agree that the best investment you can make is in yourself. And I think a lot of people come into the business, and there's obviously so many opportunities to spend money, a lot of money, on things that are good, things that are bad. But at the bottom line is, it costs money. I mean, to really have a good coach, to go through a good training, you could spend $25,000 for a big package. You could, whatever you do. Let's talk about funding your education or funding the investment in yourself. If you're gonna, whether that requires raising capital, whether you figure out another way to do it. What's the importance of that in order to create a foundation of success?
Well, I forgot who said it. Maybe Jim Rohn or somebody like that. Yeah, he's great quotes. If you think education is expensive, try poverty. Yeah. You know, something like that.
And I said my favorite Jim Rohn quote is actually, "Don't wish things were easier. Wish you were better."
You know, oh gosh, this is where I get on a soapbox. You know, what is success? First of all, I'm a big believer in education. My wife and I are both overeducated. I think between the two of us, we have 5 or 6 degrees. She went to Columbia University, has master's degrees in medicine. I have law degrees, business degrees, and I don't disparage education. I liked my education. I think it's helped me to be successful. Having said that, if I had to start all over again, the bottom line is I want to be great in sales, communication. I would want to find a business that I'm passionate about. You know, passion, I'm going to show my age now. Passion is more than making out at a drive-in. You don't know what a drive-in is, do you?
I've been to a few, yeah.
Okay. You got to, we love creative real estate. That's why we talk so much about it and all the different strategies. I always had a passion for real estate. I read everything I could get, found out all the different strategies. I was very fortunate that I did go to a lot of gurus, read a lot of books, some good, some horrible, and that's still true today. I was very fortunate. I found one man who was doing it, and I believe in mentoring and finding that one person who's doing it honestly, doing it successfully, and is willing to be accountable. Okay? Don't give your money to a guru who won't give you their phone number, won't talk to you on the phone. I don't believe in spending $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 on a program where you can't speak to anybody, except for somebody in a third world virtual assistant. That's just subjective. Anybody can disagree with me. I want value. I want accountability for my money. So it's great to learn from someone else. Success, to me, is the independence and confidence that you get. You could take the house, the cars, the money, security, everything. Leave me healthy, leave me intelligent, and get me to a phone, and in 30 days, I will be one of the top earners in this country by giving good phone. And
when because, people can take away your properties, the banks can take them away, the village, the municipality can take them away, they can, the media companies can shut down your advertising, but nobody can take away what's in your brain.
You've got to learn. You've got to have experience. You've got to have systems. You've got to be confident, and you've got to be able to persuade people that your product or service, whether it's real estate, buying, selling, whatever you do, that you are a person they like, a person who's knowledgeable, professional. They can trust you with their money or signing a contract with you. And when you have that system, when you have those skills, you see, it's not about the accumulation and the materialism. It's about the independence. Take it all away from me and leave me healthy. And I think that's another topic for another day. I believe you need all these things, that balance we say in life, but you better be healthy too, because you got to work damn hard in this business to get to the levels we're talking about.
Yep. And wait, real quick before we go, let's talk about, let's put sort of a value on this, because when we talk about funding or financing a deal, marketing, or yourself.
It's out there. There's all the money in the world out there, Dan.
No, Yeah, exactly. What I'm saying is we talked about leverage before. So, you could get, if you borrow other people's money to do a deal,
Mm-hmm.
your return on investment might be 5x, maybe even 10x.
It might be 1x. It might be minuscule.
Might be and again, if you know how to do direct response marketing, you know how to do these things, that could be even higher, 20 times. But what's the leverage point on, what's the return on investment of building your mind of it? If you had to invest $100 or $5,000 or even $100,000 in your education, what's the return on that? How can somebody quantify that or know that it's worth it?
How many children do you have?
I have one.
What's the ROI on your cute little baby?
It's infinite.
That's the answer.
You can't measure it.
You can't measure the ROI. How much do you love your mother?
Exactly. Yeah. What's the ROI? Okay. Yeah,
okay.
What's the ROI of your mother?
How much do I love you? Happy belated Mother's Day, dear.
You already
Yes.
That was good.
That was good timing, walking. The ROI, don't worry about the ROI. It'll happen. Don't have I guess the expectations is what we're really talking about. Okay? My original expectations, my ROI, was to pay my bills, to pay the cable bill, to put food on the table. Okay? And then it slowly grew as my experience, as my confidence, as my knowledge grew. So borrowing money, listen, my main premise was, could I pay it back? I don't gamble. You don't gamble with the universe. I think Einstein said that, or you don't throw dice with the universe. When I was borrowing money or using credit cards or lines of credit, my main thing was getting it paid back. That was it. And I don't know how to factor in ROI on that.
But the bottom line is that the potential of the ROI in investing in yourself, however you do it, is greater than a deal or greater than marketing.
Just get good value. You need good value.
Exactly. So the bottom line is that we talk in this funding series of videos. We're talking about some different ways to fund deals, your business, yourself, and we're kind of talking about our program that we went, the program that we went through, Funding for Flipping. And one thing that we used a lot of, frankly, the very reason we can even work with you, Claude, is that we were able to raise some capital to get our business started. It wasn't hard money for a deal. We didn't have deals. We decided, hey, we're going to raise some capital. In our case, it was over $100,000, but we chose to invest some of that in working with you, and it already has been invaluable. And we've done a lot of other things as well. But
thank you.
Of the things, yeah, absolutely. Some of the things we've learned from you are now things that are going to allow us to make millions of dollars over our business lifetime. So,
and that is the ROI I think you meant. So if I spend $10,000 on a program, am I going to get that $10,000 back? When am I going to get it back? And am I going to make more than that? Is it going to lead me to make a lot more money in that? And that's where I go back to accountability. Don't just give your money to a program where you can't talk to Mr. Guru on the phone. And let me give you one little thing before we go. I hear a lot of these gurus lately. Oh, I do 100 deals a week, 500 a month, and all. And I hear my BS meter goes off back here. You can tell I'm getting emotional. And ask yourself, if that's true, show me. Missouri, right? Aren't you guys near Missouri?
We're near. We're far enough away to have our own thing.
The thing about it is, ask for credibility, ask for justification. I believe in spending money on education and getting a good ROI, but don't throw away your educational capital.
Exactly. So let me recommend just two things real quick. Whether you're a new investor, new or aspiring, you're not even new yet, you haven't done anything, or you're experienced and you're kind of having a plateau, you want to get to the next level, I can recommend two things to you. Number one, get in contact with Claude, because every investor needs to be better at selling and negotiating, and I think some people just wing it. And I got to tell you guys, he has such a fresh approach to it, so I'd say do that. And number two is, I can also endorse, because we did it, the Funding for Flipping program. If you need capital to start your business, whether it's for coaching, so you have the funds. You don't have to nickel and dime your way through everything. Don't go throw away $25,000 on a guru weekend unless you know for sure it's going to work. But you know what? Work with somebody like Claude. Get the tools you need. Invest in marketing, however you want to do it. Claude's become so awesome at using a lot of creative free methods, but there are some smart ways to use direct mail and some other things. So get some capital from that to fund your business to get started. Then find capital later for your actual deals. And along the way, Claude can help you out. And we'll keep bringing you good stuff. So anyway,
I answer my own phone. And I challenge anybody. I know you guys do too, because I wouldn't work with you unless you do. You got to
answer his own phone.
Yeah, answer your own phone. Work with people where you get accountability, so you can rise to the level that they're at and surpass them. Thank you, Dan.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. ClaudeDiamond.com and fundingforflipping.com. We'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.